and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg joining me courtside with our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. A moment now to check out some numbers for Cade Cunningham.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing, the assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
Here are the five for the Clippers. Harden in the backcourt with Dunn to his side. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And for the Pistons, the forwards are Thompson and Harris. Cunningham is out there with Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5. And it's the Pistons to start out. We've got a battle of the big men inside, Clark. Both teams with talented front courts.
Well, these teams rely heavily on their 4 and 5 guys, Kevin. It's going to be, I think, a lot of fun to watch. So keep that isolated cam on the paint area. That's where most of the action is going to take place.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Now here's Harden. Zubac, a screen on Cunningham. Offensive rebound. Harris looking it over. And Duren slams it in.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
With the assist.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Outside Leonard. Harden outside. Here's Dunn. Buries it from three-point range.
When you're on your spots, you should be ready to fire. And just look at how quickly Dunn got that one off. Nice job.
And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Dunn outside. Outside Collins. Dunn sets a screen for Collins. Back to Leonard. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Now here is Harris. 26 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Here's Harden. We saw him with 29 points last game. Leonard, no luck.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Leonard with the steal. Lobs it up for Zubac. And stolen by Harris. Pass to Duren. Back to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Tell you what, fellas, like seeing Harris be engaged from there. I mean, refusing to settle for the simple layup. Nice finish.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Not everyone is happy with the approach, but they're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. Leonard finds Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Zubac.
Look, I'm going to tell you right now, Zubac is the first guy defenses need to check out, or else he's going to inflict major damage on the glass.
Now, here's Cunningham. We saw him with 29 points last game. Down low, here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Clippers trail by 3. Here's Collins. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And how about the heart from Collins on that play, working through the foul for the and-one opportunity.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Detroit.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Thompson, a screen on Harden to the paint, and Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Here's Dunn. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Harden outside. Dunn sets a screen for Harden. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
The Pistons trailing. Now Cunningham. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Now here's Cunningham. It's good. Cunningham's got his second basket.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Harden finds Dunn. And here's Harden. 6 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Cunningham. Thompson, a screen on Leonard. Cunningham with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Duren trying to break free. Yep, that one goes. Cunningham's got 6.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you.
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You take a look at Los Angeles. They were hoping to get off to a better start to the season. Things are still early, so they still may have a chance.
Well, I think for LA, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
You know, Greg, after struggling with injuries to start his NBA career, Cade Cunningham is figuring it out.
And the former #1 overall pick in 21, last season his first All-Star appearance, and he's only getting started.
Done outside. Back to Harden. Clippers moving the ball around. Los Angeles with another miss. Detroit leading by 5 on the wing. Thompson. Back to Harris. Thompson sets the pick for Harris. Thompson outside. Tries a 3. They get it back. Duran. Empty that time from Leonard.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Collins finds Leonard. Shoots over Duran. It's blocked. Now Detroit moving it up, pushing it up. Here's Cunningham, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting has come out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for John Collins. And Paul subbed in for James Harden. Free throw no good for Cunningham. We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
They need this. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got 5 points so far.
Boy, you got to love it whenever you see Dunn working the screen roll. Crafty, creative, and competent is Chris Dunn.
Now, here's Duran. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Leonard. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Rough quarter for him. They may have to start looking at somebody else to get the ball to.
There's Lopez with the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
That is certainly a shot that Lopez has added to his arsenal. You've got to respect his ability to knock down threes.
Deflects the pass. Paul against Cunningham. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Boy, you can see it and feel it in his eyes at the start of this period. He is on a mission.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Different look here for Detroit. Allen comes in for Asar Thompson, and it's LeVert in for Duncan Robinson. The Clippers also making some changes. Sanders comes in for Leonard, and it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Chris Dunn. Batum passes to Paul. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot.
Pass to LeVert. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lopez. Los Angeles with another miss.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
And this young Pistons team, GA, you and I love them, building around toughness.
Yeah, offensively, attacking the paint, defensively, well, they are engaged. And they'll send you to the foul line quite a bit, but it's a product of that hard-nosed style.
Clippers with the ball. After the basket by Detroit, Paul finds Lopez. To the middle, here's Batum. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Takes a lot to throw Batum off his game. When he's near the basket, he's looking to score.
Harris outside. Curran sets the screen for Harris. Pass to LeVert. Cunningham right side. Misses the 3. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Paul kicks to Bogdanovic. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Lopez, no luck. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Duran. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. Duran's got 8 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Bogdanovic against LeVert. Pass to Lopez. It's deflected. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Detroit Pistons. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Brook Lopez, Harden out there with Paul. Then there's Bogdanovic, and it's Batum in at the force line. Now, here's Ivy over Bogdanovic. Ivy with the bucket, and the Pistons lead by 4.
Oh, interior defense doesn't hold back against Ivy, but he just explodes right by them and gets it to go.
Harden inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Stewart.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Ivy with it. 9 points last game. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Pass to Paul. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Lopez, a screen on Ivy. Yep, it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Lopez.
Nice job that time. Really an excellent job from Lopez to find the right angle to get the feed off the pick and roll.
The Piston shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Stewart passes to LeVert. Now here's Jenkins. 9 points last game out. This one for 3. Harden grabs the miss. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Paul, and he hits it to tie the game up.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
Pass to Ivy. To the inside. Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Pistons. With the step back, Harden kicks to Paul. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court, and still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
Now, here's Ivey. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Batum pushes to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
Here's Jenkins. Nothing on the board. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Ivy. Duncan Robinson comes in for Karis LeVert. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Leonard's checked in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. And he elevates with a slam dunk, and Brook Lopez did not like that.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Harden outside. Lopez, a screen on Cunningham. Harden, no good.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Cunningham finds Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Leonard. Puts up a deep 3. Holland with the rebound.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleek.
Stolen by Thompson. There's the drive. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
The Pistons have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. Tobias Harris is checked in for Holland. The Clippers also changing it up. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Bogdanovich.
One shot.
Thompson no good on the free throw. And with the trend great toward a faster pace, do you miss watching those grinded-out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
Now Cunningham, after the missed three from John Collins. Play on the clock. Over Harden. Cunningham's shot is off. Clippers trail by 9. Inside. It's tipped. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, he is a legit 7 feet tall, so how hard can it be for Zubac to find the rim? I mean, he's already up there.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back over to you, Kevin.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And so Harden will bring it up for L.A. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
He had passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
He's checked in for Detroit. And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Pistons second.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Dunn up top. Leonard looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Unloads. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got 6 rebounds in the game.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Leonard, and Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's good from long range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Shot by Collins, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And that one, good.
You know, Harris has learned how to score despite tough, physical, airtight defense. He's an experienced, versatile scorer.
Clippers trail by 16. Collins setting the pick for Harden. Savvy play by Harden against the inside defense.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
Detroit's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Harris against Collins. Harris inside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Harris has got 13.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Back to Harden. Fires the three. Rebound, Detroit. Turing's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham on the wing. And then Cunningham slams it in.
What an athlete this guy is. Cunningham showing no mercy on that rim rattle.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 18. Harden surveying the D. Lobs it up for Zubac. And stolen by Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Outside Robinson. Shoots the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, you know, you got to take care of the basketball. Hopefully, they learn from that game and are better going forward.
We've got 1:48 left here in the second. Zubac, a screen on Cunningham. Harden, no good. Detroit leading by 20. Outside Robinson. And here is Duren. He's got 12. Cunningham right side. Outside for Robinson. Cunningham gets the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Harden. He's got 7 over Cunningham. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Detroit's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first.
Good job using that big body to carve out space and snatch that rebound.
Done outside. Here's Leonard. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
Cunningham against Leonard. Deep 2 from Robinson. Again, the Pistons good for 2.
And that's something Cunningham takes pride in. Sharp read with that pinpoint pass.
Here's Leonard. Zubac. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Pistons ahead, delivering the blowout. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And that game against the Hawks, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, was played on hardwood. And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Pistons.
They're teaching a course on the interior, Shaq, the philosopher of the big Aristotle.
Yeah, pounded in there repeatedly. Excellence is a habit, not an action. That is a quote from the OG.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Cade Cunningham in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The Clippers shooting 40% from the field. Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. Cunningham is out there with Robinson. And it's Thompson in at the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Outside Collins. Pass to Zubac. Back to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target from three-point range. As James Harden's career has gone on, Clark, he has crept his way up the all-time scorers list.
Yeah, it's kind of been a low-key stealth march, if you will. I mean, as long as he stays healthy, I think he's going to end up cracking the top 10 in all-time assists and maybe even go higher up that list.
John Collins.
One shot.
One shot.
Greg, the Pistons had some decisions to make this summer, with some of their veterans hitting free agency.
And with Cade Cunningham making All-NBA and earning that raise, a tighter squeeze financially, not easy to keep a high-performing team together.
Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about it.
Clippers trail by 19. Harden kicks to Zubac. Harden outside. Screen by Zubac. Launches a three. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got 13 rebounds tonight. Going after. Stolen by Collins. Here's Dunn. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dunn's got 7 points in the game.
Amazing job by Chris Dunn, positioning himself well inside and dominating the defense.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Harden against Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock. Cunningham's got 20.
And the strength of Cunningham. Fantastic job there scoring on the defense.
Collins kicks to Harden. Outside Leonard. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. And that one drops for him. Cunningham's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
some numbers for Zubac. He's been dominant over the last month, averaging about 16 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Now, here's Dunn. He has 7. Pass to Leonard. Over Thompson. Leonard, no luck.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Back to Cunningham. Thompson right side. 5 on the clock. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
To the paint. Here's Zubac. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jalen Duren.
Look, you won't see Zubac stretching the floor, but he is a double-double threat any night of the week. He knows how to put his height and physicality to work, especially on the boards.
He's off on the first. Well, with Zubac, obviously, Clark, you're getting strength, but he's underrated when it comes to skill. Good passer and nice ball skills.
Kevin, I like his little jump hook in the post. He's got a nice little touch with the push shot in there. He can get it done anywhere in the paint. You know, he knows exactly when to look for and take his shots. His IQ playing inside is as good as it gets.
Detroit leading by 23. Outside Robinson. To Duren. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And stolen by Dunn. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Harden. Looking to get back on track here. And that's 2 points on the layup. 9 points in the game so far.
When he's not killing you on the perimeter, Harden's doing it inside. He does it all, folks.
And they double up Cunningham. Here's Thompson, and it's sent back by Leonard, and he's able to get it back. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. So Thompson will go to the free throw line. It's on Kawhi Leonard. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Pistons?
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Here's Zubac. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 9 points for Ivica Zubac.
This is the defensive effort you have to throw at Zubac inside. Because as you can see, I mean, even then it's not always enough to stop the 7-footer.
Now here's Cunningham. 22 points for him. Outside for Robinson. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. Outside Collins. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. 5 to shoot. Duren the pass to Cunningham. Fires from the wing. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Leonard. To the inside. Cunningham against Harden. Pass to Zubac. Shoots over Duren. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Zubac has got 11 points. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
Cunningham against Harden. To Collins, done outside. Zubac a screen on Robinson. Again, Los Angeles.
Boy, and you got to love whenever Dunn squares up from the mid-range area. I mean, his jump shot is cash money, baby.
Down low, stolen by Zubac. Leonard against Thompson. Zubac, a screen on Cunningham. Cunningham against Harden. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Great shooters. Boy, can they make or break you down the stretch. Here's the league's top shooters right now. Fourth, Jalen Duren.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
Detroit making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. And so the timeout here by J.D. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And now a look at James Harden. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. And he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And as you said, dropping dimes at a top 5 pace. He's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not disappoint. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 14. Harris kicks to Thompson. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Detroit, no good that time either. Clippers trail by 19. Bobbed up there for Collins, and stolen by Harris. LeVert in the corner. Outside Robinson. Pass to Duren. The Pistons working the ball around now. Duren sets the screen for Harris. The rebound by Harden.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Leonard dishes to Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Los Angeles with another miss.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Here's LeVert. Count it. And the Pistons lead by 21.
Got to give LeVert credit. I mean, not allowing the defense to shut him down, using his length to get his shots off inside. Well done.
Now, here's Collins. 8 points for him. Harden, no good.
He managed to knock down 1 triple in the first half, but nothing since then.
LeVert finds Harris. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for John Collins. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Dunn. And Chris Paul subbed in for James Harden.
Tell you what, fellas, I mean, an outstanding stretch for Harris has been awesome at adding pieces to his game over time, specifically that 3-point shot.
Now here's Leonard, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. And Thompson sends it back. They retain possession. Los Angeles with another miss. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Harris, and it's denied.
A capable defensive player. That wingspan of Batum, really an asset in blocking shots.
Here's Paul. Pass to Batum. Outside Bogdanovic. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Bogdanovic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. LeVert the pass to Thompson. Now here is Harris, defended by Batum. That's good from Harris on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Paul bringing it up for L.A. On the wing, Batum. And Bogdanovic now top the key. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Pass to LeVert. Now Duren. He's covered by Leonard. Back to LeVert. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
The Clippers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Lopez left side. It's stolen by Duren. And LeVert, here we go. Harris kicks to LeVert. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Robinson. Harris outside. LeVert finds Harris. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Harris has got 8 here in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bounce pass LeVert. Pass to Harris. Over Paul, and there's another one for the Pistons.
Leading the charge. What a huge quarter for him.
Leonard against Thompson, and Lopez has it in the corner. Paul outside. Clock at 4. Trying to end the drought. And so it's the Detroit Pistons out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. We have the chance now, folks. Let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Harden out there with Paul. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Batum. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Roaming the paint.
And doing some dirty work on the offensive glass.
And then fouls it up Greg with heavy-duty jam on his mind with a terrific putback.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up. Pigeon.
Holland, the pass to Jenkins. And here's Ivy. Now Jenkins. Back to Ivy. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And he's a big combo guard, and Ivy plays with no fear in there.
Lopez outside. Harden against LeVert. Back to Lopez. Takes the 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he's leading the way, trying to get everybody else going now.
Stewart with the screen on Bogdanovich. Ivy tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
Back to Lopez. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target with his 3. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. LeVert the pass to Jenkins. And he drives in. Lopez with the block.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
Here's Harden. Drains the 19-footer.
James Harden.
Detroit's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Jenkins kicks to Holland. Here's Ivy. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And, you know, Batum is really good at sharing the ball. An unselfish guy who does a lot of winning things.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Stewart with the screen on Bogdanovich. The shot by Ivy, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Paul passes to Lopez. Outside for Batum. A three-pointer off the mark. Pistons shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Pass to Holland. They could use a bucket, and he sinks the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Now, here's Lopez. Bogdanovich passes to Harden. Lopez, a screen on LeVert. Lopez outside. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Pistons have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Harden against LeVert. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's done in for Chris Paul. And here is Los Angeles now. Harden outside. Pass to Leonard. Lays it up off the glass. 6 points for Kawhi Leonard.
One thing about Leonard around the bucket now, because he's got those humongous mitts, it helps him control the rock like very few players can.
The Pistons have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Ivy passes to Stewart. Here's LeVert. Pass to Holland. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Batum. Great D that time from Batum. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 13-5 run. Crossed up the D perfectly. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
Surgical precision from Harden, demonstrating his sick handles one more time.
Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Stewart with the screen on Leonard, and they call an illegal screen here.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. John Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. LA has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. It's deflected. Here's the break. Here's Ivy. And then Ivy with the jam.
So explosive. Get used to seeing a lot of that from Ivy. Wow.
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And here's Ivy. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Yep, it counts.
And one of the best guard finishers, Ivy relentless when attacking the rim.
For your Pistons, Ivy, shooting 1.
One shot.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Now here's Harden. Kicks it out to Collins. Detroit with the rebound. Collins got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Takes a step back. Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And Karis LeVert is a very willing passer, somebody who's always looking to set up his teammates, actually focuses on doing that.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Los Angeles Clippers. Done outside. Harden outside. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Harden outside. Zubats with the screen for Harden. To halt the run, traps in the tray. Harden's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Clippers.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Now, here's Ivey, and the layup's good off the glass. Ivey's got 9 points now in the quarter.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Dunn kicks to Zubats. Pass to Harden. There's the three. Rebound by the Pistons. Holland's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ivey passes to LeVert. Now Stewart, right wing. To the middle. And the dunk by Stewart.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
The Clippers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Now Detroit moving it up. Hollins kicks to Stewart. Pass to Holland. The Pistons working the ball around now. Jenkins the pass to Ivey. Leonard with the steal. Driving the lane. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Very few players have the combination of power and athleticism that Kawhi has. Electric.
Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Now Ivey. Jenkins with it. 4 on the shot clock. Inside, here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Harden, no good. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Jenkins the pass to Stewart. And here's LeVert. Dunn covering. Ivey against Zubats.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pulls up. The shot by Ivey, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%.
A little contact is not going to deter Zubats. I mean, he's a powerhouse in the post.
.149 left to play here in the fourth. Ivey passes to Stewart. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track and continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Detroit.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And so this victory tonight will give them the front end of what I believe will be a knockdown, drag-out season series. They win the first of what will be 3 this year against the Clippers.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jalen Duren.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards.
And another 3 for Detroit.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Pass to Zubac. And here's Harden. Launches it from deep. LeVert grabs the miss. So Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Duren.